This is story of a sad journey, bringing culture while we sing wayang and songs become alive. The message of love remains bright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning everyone. To honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, all of the Ma'arif teachers, and my dear friends. Hi, I'm Muhammad Revi Satria from MTS Pakis. Today, I would like to invite you to traveling through time, experiencing a life of one of the great saints in Java. Dear friends, have you ever made a mistake in your life? We all have it, right? Well, this person made a very big mistake. Back then, he was a young man who was brave, but also a little reckless. He became a robber. Can you guess who he is? That's right, he is Raden Said, or we also know him as Sunan Kalijaga. Raden Said, the son of a powerful regent, saw the poverty and suffering of his people, felt sorrow, then chose to rebel. He began to steal from the rich and giving to the poor. Big smiles were on the faces of mothers who raised a handful of rice. Small children cheered as they held firm clothes in a chilly night. But my dear friends, good intentions done with the wrong way, still a mistake. One day, Raden Said was waiting in a forest, hidden among the shadow, ready to ambush his next victim. Soon, he saw an old man. But this was no ordinary man. This was Sunan Bonang. Hey, hand over your treasure. Now, give it all to me. My son, I have no gold, only a small, peaceful heart. A peaceful heart? That one feed the hungry. Give me your treasure then. I sell it. Sunan Bonang, who knew his attention, smiled and said, Raden Said, why did you choose to rob to help the people? Isn't there a better way to do good? Raden Said was surprised and said, what do you mean, Sunan Bonang? I just want to help the people who are suffering. The treasures that are not yours and that you are currently pursuing will never be enough until your heart is filled with the truth. Raden Said, hearing this, was moved. So he went to Sunan Bonang and left his old life behind. Then, to test his patience and determination, Sunan Bonang asked him, sit by the river, dicker without ceasing, until I return. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, until 3 years already passed. When he passed the test, his teacher, Sunan Bonang, returned and giving him a new name, Sunan Kalijaga. It symbolized his determination to spread Islam and become a role model for the people. Since that day, Sunan Kalijaga chose a new path. He chose heart and culture. He began to look for ways to make the teachings of Islam acceptable without rejection. He observed his people carefully. It was there that he found his new weapon. Instead of forbidding it, he used it as a medium for da'wah. Imagine watching shadow puppets with the gamelan accompanied gently. It is not the Pandava and Kurava who are talking, but Semar, Petru, Gareng, and Bagong, with every dialogue containing a message of monotheism. Ler iler, tandure wis sumilir, tak ijo royo, tak senggo temanten anyar. In his preaching, Sunan Kalijaga always held the principle, Java carried, Arabic worked on. This means that good Javanese culture was broke and harmonized with Islamic teachings. Dear friends, from the story of Sunan Kalijaga, we learn that dakwah can do with kindness and not always have to be hard. He taught us that art and culture can be a bridge to the heart. So, let's bring this lesson to our life. Soften our hearts, embrace differences, and spread kindness wherever we are. All the way to Pakis, bringing knowledge and inspiration. That's the end, this is my story. See you soon in the next occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.